Skins are infinitely more impactful on mobile than they are on Facebook and web.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, I want to talk about the style of events that you should consider investing your resources and time into on Facebook and web versus mobile. On Facebook and web, there's a level 130 cap. On mobile, the cap is 120. Those 10 level differences comes with 10 ranks of glyphs. So instead of your glyphs maxing at 40 on mobile, they max at 50 on Facebook and web. It also comes with additional hero items. Your hero's color rank stops at orange +4 on mobile, but it stops at red +2. So it's red, red +1, red +2 on Facebook and web. On Facebook and web, you have way more ways to get stats, okay? So take a hero like Kark, for example. I really want to increase his armor penetration, his physical attack, his agility, health, magic defense, all that other stuff too. But if you're thinking about what events to invest resources on, I would not invest a ton of resources on a skin event because artifacts, leveling up those artifacts, evolving those artifacts are going to have a greater impact on your team on Facebook and web than skins do. The actual just raw stat that the skin gives you, plus 1,000 agility or whatever the number is, you're going to make up a ton of that agility, a ton of those physical attack, a ton of that armor penetration by leveling your hero up, increasing the glyphs from rank 40 to rank 50, and getting those extra items, the extra red +1, and red +2 items. Those will actually give you more armor penetration and more agility and more physical attack than the skin itself will. And using Karkin as an example, it is beneficial to have those skins unlocked and maxed out. Don't get me wrong, you want to max those skins out, absolutely. However, on mobile, your stats total is considerably less, okay? You don't have those extra 10 levels on glyphs. You don't have those extra color ranks and items that goes with those color ranks. And those glyphs from 40 to 50 is almost doubling the amount of stats that each of those glyphs get. So Kark's armor penetration glyph being at 40 is almost half of what the total armor penetration you get from getting it to level 50. So those last 10 ranks on Facebook and web increases your armor penetration by that much more. That's why the other day I made a live stream saying that skins aren't necessary on Facebook. Of course they're necessary. Don't get me wrong, guys. I apologize for the clickbait title. When you're trying to make a decision on what resource events to invest in on Facebook and web, you might consider skipping the skinstone events in favor of the artifact events, the rune events, certainly Titan-based events. These bigger events like Summer Festival and Winter Festival, those events obviously are big resource draws. But on mobile, it's more about being strategic. It's way more strategic on mobile. You have to take into account your hero's team. So if I have a Elmir Daredevil Darkstar set up, or if I have a Kark team or a Twins team, you have to be very, very mindful where you spend those skin stones, either on this hero's skin first, and then you use this hero's skin, and then you do this hero's skin. You wouldn't necessarily start level on the second hero's skin on this team, but maybe you do need those two skins on if that hero was in a different team. So resource management matters a whole lot more on mobile, unfortunately, because your stats come from less places than on Facebook and web. So you'll have to decide where your resource scarcity lies. Either you have less resources going towards your artifacts, you have less resources going towards your skin stones, or you have less resources going to your heroes altogether because you spend all of your resources, including your money and your time, on Titans. I hope this video kind of clears up some of the short-term questions about the clickbait title from the live stream a day or two ago. I apologize for that, but again, Facebook and web, you just have such a higher amount of stats across the board. Your armor is higher, your critical hit stats are higher, your health stats across the board are higher. And because of that, gaining a skin that gives you, 10,000 of a stat or 5,000 or whatever it ends up being at max, or as you level it up, it's considerably less impactful than on mobile if the same skin is given to a hero on mobile. Skins are infinitely more impactful on mobile than they are on Facebook and web. That's the too long didn't listen. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.